Here we go again. Yeah. Whew. It's been a minute since I put a little video up for everyone to see. Greetings, peace, and greetings. Much love, blessings to everyone who's watching or listening. I wanted to share some thoughts that I had. It deals with death. It deals with losing a loved one, someone ascending from you. I don't want you to let such things discourage you. And I know it's a lot of brave people out here that talk tough and say, oh, it don't discourage me. I understand it. I know, and it doesn't bother me. Well, I'm not talking to you, okay? You braver than all of us, so you must know a lot of great things about death and done experienced it and went through it, and you done did it yourself and done came back and can tell us all these things. So it's no need for me to be talking to you. You might as well stop the video now. But for those of us who have not did it in this life and remembering, I'm talking to you. I know that it can discourage you when you're very much into yourself now and consciousness and your lessons and learning and different things like that, becoming yourself, that when you lose a loved one that's really close to you, really, really close to you, and you start thinking about your own mortality of body and everything like that, it can get discouraging to where you feel, well, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? My mom just left here. My dad just left here. My child just left here. You know, my friend, you know, I'm almost on my way out of here. Things like that. Don't let that discourage you, because I want you to pay attention to the first Superman. And on the Superman, when he was a child and he was on the farm with his mother and his father died of a heart attack. And when they was at the funeral, he said to his mother, he said,
all those things I can do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him.
All the things I can do, all these powers, and I couldn't even save him. That was deep to me, because he was considered a god on the planet. He was considered to be God, of God's stature, just powerful. He could do so many things. Things couldn't hurt him, it would seem. It would be like he was invincible. The sun did something for him that it didn't do for everybody else. And in that moment, he couldn't save his father, you know. And as we learn later, he can't save his mother from death and everything like that. What was funny, though, I do want to say, he saved that woman. That's something about a man with a woman and that thing between her legs that a man would love so much. He'll find a way.
My son, it is forbidden for you to interfere in human business.
One thing I do know, son, and that is you are here for a reason.
All those things I can do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him. Hi. Don't bother, I think it's dead.
Sure, it's dead.
He couldn't figure out a way back then to save his father, but he found a way to save that stuff. All right, let's move forward from that. All right, but I want you to pay attention to what I just said, though. All jokes aside, because he still was great. He still was considered to be godlike. He was still considered to be powerful in what he did and what he was to do, his purpose on the planet. And you have a purpose on this planet, no matter what, no matter the death of something or someone or even yourself. You must still move forward. You must still, even if you have to self-encourage yourself, do it, because it's meant and it's important, very important, that you do what it is that you're meant to do on this planet, so that you too can be remembered, so that you too can be honored, so that you too can fulfill your destiny. There's something else greater to it. There's something else greater to it. See, nobody is supposed to know the beginning or the end. Nobody's supposed to know the beginning or the end. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. I think it's 10 or 11 or one of them. But it's somewhere in there. Check it out. Just fulfill your time, fulfill your purpose and what you're meant to do. And do it well. You will be rewarded. Whether in this life or the next, it doesn't matter. You rewarded every time you incarnate. I'm rewarded every time I incarnate, whether it's the bad or the good, because we have to answer for our bad and our good. Never forget that. So spend your time doing good if you can. Peace and blessings. You, love you.